store-bought fertilizers. So I might just take some of my compost and just mix it with water, and then pour that in the tray and let it when they need water, so that they're soaking that up. But yeah, that's the plan of action. All right, well, since I put these out, I've had a chipmunk. See if you can see that's all dug out. Deciding he's going to come and get in my plants and get down. I don't know what he's after. I think he's after the roots. I don't know. I don't know what chipmunks eat. But you can see how that one's dug out. It was a raspberry bush, but I don't think it's going to survive. I'm going to have to go chipmunk hunting. This is a Rose of Sharon. These are really cool because they flower. You can get little trees, make little trees, and you can keep them in your house if you wanted to. There's another one, Rose of Sharon. I've got a couple big taller ones. I need to cut them back so that they have more flower tips. All these tops, I'll cut the tops off so they grow more branches, so they'll have more flowers on them. But yeah, anyhow, I got my bag of black sunflower seeds. I don't even know if chickens like black sunflower seeds. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna chuck some on the ground here and see what they do with them. What do you guys think? Huh? All right, what do you guys think of these? Well, they're eating them. They're not doing backflips over them. I fed them good today. The wheatgrass seems to be growing now. I'm going to go in there and... They're not tearing them up, but I fed them some wheatgrass and wheat and some eggs today already. So they're pretty full. So they're not... They're not they're not tearing them up, put it that way. They're eating them, but I don't think they really know what they are yet. So they're going to have to eat them like that and deal with the seed inside the husk, because I'll be danged if I'm going to husk them for them. Right, Junior? You don't want none of those either, huh? Well, you're not starving, and I was hoping a little bit better response. But I'm going to still grow some, and they might like picking at the heads a little bit better. You know, chucking the head in there. I'll try them again. I'll feed them to them again when they're hungrier. I'm going to go over to the wheat fodder. All right, well, I made a little spot. These are all the lettuces, and so the stuff that came up first, plus these strawberries. If I just left them out, you know, out in the weather so that they harden off without any kind of cover on them where I'm at, man, I got so many critters running around in these woods. They would just devour them. I even have to cover them when they're growing out there, or they'll devour them. But I'll build a little bit better place. I just wanted to get something going. I decided I'd transplant the groups. These were all those little small groups in one cell. I just spread them all out into more cells. Be a little easier to deal with when I plant them. And then I still got some in there that are, there's still a bunch of stuff in there that's growing. I'm just going to keep putting them in cells like that because I got a ton of those flats. And I'm just going to keep planting them like that. And they're all, well, you can see, they're all looking real good. I bet you there's a few critters running around here that were looking at them last night, thinking how they'd like to have them for a snack. All right, to the wheat. All right, well, these are the ones I'm talking about. You can see I got a ton of them, and I'm just going to transplant them all over. This one here I've just about pretty much emptied, and those are all a bunch of cabbages. This is the flat of carrots that I planted, and the stuff you see are not carrots. Those are just weeds. Because it doesn't have carrot seed stuck on the end of it. So the carrots I planted one seed just like this in these corners. So I don't think any of these are carrot seeds or carrots yet. But this is a big experiment anyhow, so it's no big deal if they don't grow. I'll go through and pull all the little weeds out. But see this one right here? That one right there? I don't know. That might be a carrot. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I put them like a seed here and a seed here. Anyhow, just this compost was, well, it's sat for a year and it actually had some seeds fall into it last year, so you're gonna get stuff like that growing. And you can see these are those sweet potatoes, and those won't be for a while. I wouldn't think these things will come up for a while. But anyhow, wheat fodder. The one I fed today was a lot taller than this one. I assume this one will be a lot taller by tomorrow. And what I think I did is this water here, after it all drains through, I was taking that water and just reusing it. And I think that it was making the wheat ferment and not sprout. Some people ferment their food for their chickens, and there's nothing wrong with that. I might even do it because fermented food is, you know, it's good for you and it's good for the chickens. So, and I also, when I was watering, like this second day one or third day one, I would actually pour water into that and I disrupt the little bed. And when I did that, I think that it sent the seeds all topsy-turvy. And so the roots were, you know, it flipped the seed upside down. So it really put a strain, you know, it really messed with them. So far it's starting to come back. This is 5 days. And what I'm going to do is 7 days. So the next one down there is going to go to the 6th-day position. And then I'm going to let it go to the down on the ground as the 7th day before I actually feed it to the chickens. And I think that's going to get everything back on track. We hope. And I got a couple more in here. Flats. They're cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower and that broccoli raw. I think that's how you say it. It's like broccoli, but it doesn't. I don't think it doesn't grow in a head. It just little flowerets grow up. It's pretty good. I've had it before. But anyhow, that's where we're at with that. And then, all right, well, this is the carrots and onions, and I got some critter. I don't know what kind of critter it is. It's probably another groundhog or something, or that likes to come in here and dig around. It's not my chickens, because I won't let them out now, because they'll just get in here and mess it all up. And these are just bulb onions, so it's not the greatest loss. But if you look across there, I don't know if you can see all those little garlics popping up that I planted.